Keep me in the cloud, light it up, high up. Hello, beautiful Tap and Soul family. How are all you guys doing? I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you so much for being here and sharing space with you, girl. My name is Armani, for those of you who do not know, and I am a tarot reader. And here on YouTube, I like to create spiritual content. And whatever I learn on my spiritual journey, you guys, I just love to share it with other people so it can help benefit you on your journey as well. And if you have anything you'd like to share with me, this is a community, all right? This is a family. This is a tribe here at Tap and Soul, my love. So if you are enjoying the content, please do not forget to like and subscribe, all right, to the channel, baby, and become part of the Soul family, all right? So let's go ahead and get into today's video. This is going to be about my first time microdosing, you guys, okay? Now, I do want to say that I have tried shrooms in the past. I've had magic mushroom tea before, which was really a beautiful experience. But as far as actually microdosing, okay, I've never done that before, and this is going to be my experience on that, okay? That's what this video is going to be based on, and I'm just going to be sharing with you guys like how it really has benefited me in a tremendous way, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it.
That drive. Like, I've been wanting to do stuff, I just haven't had the drive, I guess is what you want to say.
Yeah. Like the push to actually
push to actually do.
All right, you guys, so when it comes down to my experience microdosing, I wanted to speak on why I even decided to do so. So for me, it was honestly because I wanted to work on my mental health, okay? And I also wanted to work on my connection with source. And then I also wanted to make sure that I removed any creative blockages, because at that time I just really felt like I was not pushing the content that I wanted to. Obviously, you guys have not seen me in a while, and I just really couldn't understand why, you know what I mean? Like, it was really getting to me. So it was getting to the point where I was unable to produce content on social media, as well as far as like Instagram and Facebook and things like that. TikTok, you know, I was not able to really push, and then I couldn't figure out what kind of readings to do. Then I was criticizing my readings. So it was just so many multiple reasons as to why I decided to microdose. And the main thing, when you sum all of that up, for me, it was because I wanted to just like set myself free. Like, honestly, y'all, I realized like I just want to be free, you know? And you guys, like, for me, I realized like I was putting myself in like a self-made loop. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like I had myself in a loop that I was constantly in, and I was just creating the same cycles over and over and over for myself. And that's when I was like, okay, I know now I'm ready to start this journey. Like, you're on a spiritual journey, but it's like time to go ahead and take it to the next step, because I realized I was still repeating the same thing. So that means there's something deeper that I need to tap into, right?
But it's really beautiful outside, you guys. I know I keep saying that, but it's legit fucking beautiful. And I've been just like, look at that view. But yeah, I know I'm rambling, but I just feel really at one with the universe.
I think this is where it really hit me. that a lot of the cycles I have been repeating in my life, you guys, a lot of it came and keeps coming, especially around that time. Like everything just keeps repeating itself a lot because I wasn't listening to the universe, not listening to source. It's like you're reading tarot all day, every day, and you're still not realizing that all happening because of you. Your mind is what is controlling all of this. And I think that's when like this big ass lightning bolt just hit me at the park that day, because I realized majority of everything that I have ever experienced was something that I had already thought of. Now granted, we hear this all the time, but when you really think about it and when you really sit with yourself and you're like, okay, I remember this particular incident when it happened, or this experience when it happened, but I thought of that happening before it happened. Everything is not always like everything is not always like just out of nowhere. We have the ability to like control our atmosphere and how things are operated, how things work. You can create your reality. You can create your whole fucking reality. And I think for me, it just really hit me so hard because I realized I was creating a reality with a mindset that was still an entrapment, paying attention to things that don't matter. Like whatever it is that you experience growing up, that becomes part of your reality because that's a trained mindset. So now that I'm an adult, I realize like, okay, you got to change your mindset. It hit me so hard that day. So that's when I realized my connection with source was not as tight and not as close as it needed to be. And that's why I got to a point where I really started to meditate more and focus on like how to really communicate with source. Not just reading tarot cards, but really sitting down and having a one-on-one conversation with source. Because I remember when I was younger, especially in my early 20s, I really would sit down at night and have full-blown conversations with source. And I realized I somehow along this journey that dwindled a little bit. I fell off on doing that, because we get so just like focused on everything around you, you get to thinking that you're really doing this by yourself. You may have done it to yourself in a sense with your mindset, you know what I mean, of always thinking that things are going to be in some kind of negative way. But in all honesty, you're not alone though. Like, you're never alone. And I realized that. And I think that's why at this point, things for me have gotten better creatively because I've been able to communicate with Source more and understand what my purpose is and actually how to really start putting that into action. It's like I knew what I always wanted to do. I just didn't know how to actually put it in form, So now I'm getting to a place where I can actually do that, you guys. And it's a beautiful feeling, and it's so freeing to be able to just like create and not have to be in a space of worrying if the content is even good or not, like just create to create because it feels good. You dig? Like that's the energy I've been feeling, y'all. Like, oh my god, can't even tell you just how I wake up in the mornings now. I have like balls of energy. So I went through a point where I didn't know what to do with that energy. Still being very, like non-productive, not like procrastinating. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely procrastinating. And then finally, now I'm like, now I know what to do with it. It just takes time. It really takes time. So when it comes to the creative aspect of everything, y'all, I talk with my hands a lot. And it's probably because I'm a creative person. I do a lot with my hands. So I speak with my hands a lot, but yeah, whatever, vibe with me. But my thing is like when it comes to the creative blockages, I realized those creative blockages were within myself because I was always criticizing my work, comparing it to other people's work, and then like, listen, this is why you have to take a social media purge, because when you work really really hard, y'all, and then like nobody likes your post, you be like, damn, was it not a good post? Like it be like that. All right, so I have to like take time off of social media in order to be able to really focus on me without looking at what other people got going on. You know what I mean? Because then you start to project, and then you start to honestly almost like create like this idea in your head that people don't like your work, and it's only because you're not getting likes. It's so crazy. So I think it's really important to take like social media purges, because I do that a lot now, and it has helped me tremendously. So, just to speak on a few things that I have done to really help me when it comes to, becoming more creative and as well as more productive, you guys, it has been meditation. Okay. And I also like to plan out my weeks now. I try not to go too, too structured, because I'm still like trying to get into the groove of my own routine. So I don't want to write anything down that I'm not going to commit to. So I try to make sure that whatever I write down, I make sure that's something that I know that I'm going to actually accomplish for the week. Okay. Because in the past, I have had a habit of writing things down, if you know what I mean, like writing things down and not actually doing it. So now I make it my business, okay, to make sure that if I write it down, that's what you're going to be doing for the week, period. All right. And then also, like I said, I love to meditate, you guys. Meditation is really, really helpful. It's really going to help you, one, connect to source, and also get yourself grounded. Okay. And it'll help you really connect to your higher self, but then it'll also open up that third eye chakra. Okay. Now I will speak on this in another video. We do not need to be forcing our third eye open. Allow it to naturally happen on your spiritual journey. And because when that happens, you become more in tune with yourself and with source, so you are able to better create. All right. And then because it is your soul's purpose on whatever it is you'll be doing for yourself in life, like you'll feel good about it. It won't be any more second guessing about what it is you're doing. Okay. It'll just be more so on, how do I create this? All right. But yeah, I just wanted to share my experience with you guys. Definitely, if you have microdose or try any other psychedelics on your spiritual journey as well, and you guys would like to share your story, please comment down below. I would love to start a dialogue, and we can all talk about our different experiences, sharing different things with one another. So yeah, and if you guys enjoy the content here on Tap Soul Tarot and share a space with your girl, definitely go ahead and like this video, and please comment on the video as well, and subscribe to the channel. All right, you guys, I'm stumbling over my words. We've been on here way too long, but I love y'all. I thank y'all so much for sharing space with me, and I will see you beautiful beings in the next video. Peace.
Like, me and him are literally the only brown and black people at the park right now. So I know we probably look hella beautiful in this golden ass sun right now. They're probably looking like, what the hell are they doing? But